Mayweather McGregor.
Yes.
You watched the face-off?
Yes.
What'd you think of the McGregor said, "Dance for me, boy"?
I know. See, when I first seen him say that, I was like, what? And then I was like, that's how they say, because what, he like Irish or
Irish,
something?
yeah.
You know, I think they talk like that over there or something. I mean, I never had Conan go dance with me, boy, or no shit like that or whatever. He Irish as they fucking get, you know.
Right.
But no, at first I was like, maybe that's how they talk, but then I was like, nah. But then I didn't want to read too much into it because I knew America would, and I'll wait to see what they say. But it did sound like some racist shit in a sense, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I think Floyd gonna whip his ass though.
I don't think it's gonna be close.
Yeah, I think they just giving Floyd some money. This ain't gonna even be close or none of that shit. I think this is buffoonery.
Right. Well, apparently, Floyd asked not to pay his 2015 taxes until after this fight. You heard about that?
Why?
Well, I mean, obviously people gonna think that he don't have the money to pay his taxes. And he came back and he showed a $100 million check that he hasn't cashed yet, which that don't quite make sense. Because, you know, if you had a $100 million check, you'd probably worry about it bouncing at some point if you don't cash it.
At some fucking point, why would you do that? Shit, why would you do that? Floyd
can say what he wants. I mean, here's the thing. When you don't pay your taxes, you end up incurring penalties.
Right.
Right? So if you ask to push back your taxes, they may allow you to do that, but that's going to come with millions of dollars in penalties.
Is it?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I thought it was like a penalty just for being late, but
it compounds. Yeah, it starts to go up. If you don't pay your taxes, you try to push your taxes back, you end up paying a lot more in taxes.
Floyd probably don't give a fuck. Floyd don't give no fuck. Floyd do whatever he want to do.
Yeah.
Motherfucker buy a $4 million car, then sell it a month later and shit. Like, he don't care.
I don't know, man. I mean, because
I just don't understand why he wanted to wait to pay his taxes.
Well, because he was waiting. I guess the implication is that he's waiting for the payday from this to pay off his taxes for 2015. But my thing is this: it don't matter how much money you make. It really depends on how much money you spend.
Yes.
Floyd Mayweather, I think, has made something like $700 million in his career. There is a good chance he could spend all that.
Oh, all day long. You can spend that shit in a day. You can invest that shit and be done. Like, yeah, like
you could fuck all that up.
You can fuck all that up.
Because think about it. Because Floyd, he don't ever fly commercial.
No.
He got a bunch of houses.
Does everywhere. He own his own plane or he rents plane?
Well, it doesn't really matter because it's really a big. It ain't like commercial.
Right.
Whether you partially pay for private because like they have like net jets and stuff like that.
Right.
That's more expensive than flying first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I looked into it. I'll just stick to first. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I do. I stick to first.
Right. I stick to first.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, between all the planes, all the jewelry, all the cars. And let's not think how many girls he's sponsoring on a daily basis. My God. He probably got 100 girls that he's paying their rent.
Absolutely.
He just coming through fucking whenever he feels like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, Floyd, I think Floyd just be bored sometimes. I ain't gonna need lots. I love you, Floyd. You my man, but I just be thinking he be bored. That's why he be buying that shit. Rich people's job is to floss. Poor people's job is to critique. That's how that shit go.
Rich people's job is to floss. Poor people's job is to critique. Explain that.
You get a person with money, they buy the shit, and hey, how I look, and poor people be like, man, that's nice, that's dope, that's loud, that's shit. Motherfucker ride by in the neighborhood, got dope ass fucking Porsche with rims and shit on it, whatever. Poor people sit back and talk about what they'll do with it. You know, you don't really get. You really don't get. I think when rich people do that shit, they do it just to see what people who don't have think, you know. But I think that's just how it always goes. Like if you got money, you gonna floss, and the people that don't have it gonna critique the shit.
I mean, but not everyone with money flosses.
No, not everyone with money flosses.
Right. Like Warren Buffett is one of the richest people on earth.
Yes.
And he wears cheap suits.
Mm-hmm.
He buys used cars.
Yeah.
He still lives in the same house that he bought like 50 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not even the biggest house on the block.
No.
And he lives in a regular ass neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He got all that money.
He got billions.
And don't own a Gucci belt.
Not one Gucci belt in sight. Him or his buddy Bill Gates.
Bill Gates don't own that one.
I don't
Gucci
think he
belt.
owns a single Gucci belt. This is true. I don't think that Mark Zuckerberg owns any Gucci
I don't
belt.
think he has a Gucci
Matter of fact, I know he doesn't because his thing is that he wears the exact same outfit every day.
Yes, he does.
So he don't have to think
Yes,
about
he
what
does.
to wear so he could think about Facebook more.
Yes.
You heard about that, right?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that.
Right. Who else doesn't have any Gucci belts?
One time I was touring with Conor and we got on this private jet and I got on the plane. I had like all this Gucci luggage. I had like the garment bag, the trolley. I had like all this, and I was getting on the plane, and they were like, "Man, that's some nice luggage. Is that yours?" And I just stood there and looked at them as Conor sat there with this black, damn near trash bag with his clothes in it. Andy Richter's over here with just a fucking backpack with some fucking underwear in it, and I was like, "No, somebody gave this to me. I borrowed it, and that was it." And they was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, and I went and took my shit in the back, but I felt like shit, dude.
So you were
'Cause I
embarrassed.
lied and said it was that I borrowed it, but it was mine.
Right.
I just felt bad getting on a private jet with these multi-millionaire motherfuckers, and I'm the only one with Gucci, and I'm nowhere near a multi-million motherfucker at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I remember when I first got money, I bought every Gucci piece I've always wanted.
And I still rock
Right.
Gucci shit.
I bought the brown leather jacket for like $3,500. You know what I'm talking about? I remember Tank saw me out when I was like, "Man, you might as well give that to me because you can't wear it again. Everyone's gonna take pictures of you. So why just go ahead and give me that Gucci jacket now?"
On the real, to this day, I still rock Gucci shit.
Right.
I just like that shit. But
Right.
But at the end of the day, Warren Buffett does not own a Gucci belt
I don't think he does.
or a Gucci backpack.
No,
he
no,
doesn't.
he does not.
And if
does
he
not.
does, it doesn't say Gucci.
No. He could probably buy Gucci, actually.
He could probably buy Gucci.
He
if
could
he
almost
wanted.
definitely buy
Yeah,
Gucci.
yeah.
Just the whole company.
No, Buffett.
Yeah, change
Just
the name.
Change it
to B instead of a G.
Two B's
Two
connected.
Yeah, man. The whole flossing thing. I mean, I feel you because, you know, I'm as guilty of it as everyone else, man. I mean, I had the Maserati drop top when I
Man,
moved to LA.
Doing it.
You know, I had Gucci shoes I haven't even worn yet.
Yo, me too.
They're still in the
I
closet.
still got them in the box, but I think that has something to do with just, you know, us coming from nothing.
Yeah.
You know, us coming from nothing and just, you know, having new money. New money's a motherfucker.
Ain't it though?
Oh, new money's a motherfucker. That's why the motherfuckers be on the internet clowning. That's new money shit.
All of it.
All that's new money
Right.
shit.
The money phone.
Oh, throwing that shit up in the shower. I saw a nigga throwing some money up in the shower one time. I was like, he literally making it rain on like, what are you doing and shit? That's that new money shit.
I was in a club one time and dudes was ordering bottles of Cristal and pouring them into the ice bucket.
Oh my God.
Have you ever seen that shit?
No, I ain't
Two
never
at a
seen
time,
that.
double fisted. They would order the Cristal bottles, maybe take a couple swigs, and pour both bottles into the ice bucket, and then order more bottles.
That's dumb as fuck, dude. New money shit.
New money.
I seen motherfuckers. I was at a party one time and saw what's my dude name from Migos? Quavo.
Yeah.
This nigga had diamonds covering up diamonds. On top of those diamonds, there were more diamonds. You couldn't even see the diamonds under the diamonds that he had. I was like, why wear 17 billion chains, my nigga? Like, yo, you can't even see the diamonds you got. It was diamonds covering diamonds. I was like, dude, we know you got it. It's love. We know you got it. But that's their thing. Shout out to Migos and shout out to Quavo. That's my dude. But he had diamonds covering diamonds. You couldn't even see the motherfucker.
Yeah, man. And you know, I think people got to realize, right? because a lot of people gonna reach a point in their life where they're gonna get more money than what they're used to, right? It's very easy to fuck it all off. It's very easy. And what a lot of people don't realize is that most of the shit you spend money on, you're going to lose.
Yes.
Like all that Gucci shit you bought, when you try to resell it, you might get 25% of it back if you're lucky.
Dude, look, it's a few ways to get money and a million ways to lose that shit.
Right.
All day long. And remember, mark my word, if anybody here is listening to this shit, whatever you got is gonna get old.
Right.
That shit gonna be old. Like, it's
Right.
gonna get old.
You're gonna get tired of it.
You're gonna get tired of it. You wasting your money. And I'm still, don't get me wrong, I'm still guilty of that shit. And I still, I try to practice what I preach or whatever. I just like nice shit, but that shit gonna get old. I saw an old pimp talking about this on the interview. And he was like, man, they was just asking what did he hate? I mean, what did he regret? He was like, shit, I regret stressing over small shit that over in my lifetime, stressing over shit that don't even matter to me no more. And I hate that I bought so many fucking clothes. He was like, he said, because all that shit got old.
Yeah.
And he said, I wasted millions on that shit.
Right. Because here's sort of an interesting point, right, that I think a lot of people may not realize. On Jay-Z's album, The Story of OJ, which I think is a brilliant song, one of the best songs of the year, something that I'm glad people talk about. And Jay-Z said, I bought a piece of artwork for $1 million. A couple years later, it was $2 million. A few years later, it's worth $8 million. I have owned artwork, right? I was a big Keith Haring fan. So as soon as I got some money, I started buying all the Keith Haring, signed prints. And, I started collecting. Had about 7 pieces altogether, right? After a while, number one, what Jay-Z is mentioning is that when you have a piece of artwork that costs $8 million, you're probably spending $50,000 a year just to insure it.
To insure it.
Right? I was spending thousands of dollars a year just to insure my fucking artwork.
Yeah.
Just to have it sit on my wall.
Just to have it sit on
I
the
needed
wall.
to pay the insurance company a certain amount of money.
Yes, you do.
Just in case something happens to it. Right?
Right.
Then when I went to go sell it at Christie's auction, it all sold. I thought I made a bunch of money. And then Christie starts taking their fucking fees. They must have taken about 30% of what it sold for.
Wow.
So when it's all said and done, I may have made a few dollars, but ultimately it just sat on my wall for nothing.
That's crazy.
Artwork, for everyone that listens to that Jay-Z song and went out to go buy a whole bunch of fucking artwork, a lot that goes into it that Jay-Z is not mentioning.
Yes.
Plus, for every piece that he spent $1 million for, there's probably about 20 other pieces he spent $1 million for that's worth about $100 right now.
Yeah.
All those up-and-coming artists that you think is going to be the next Basquiat
and that
end up being wallpaper.
And that's
right.
real. Like, I'm a big Ernie Barnes fan. Like, I got a lot of like not a lot, but I got a piece about Ernie Barnes.
Yeah.
And I love that. You know what I'm saying? And when he dropped that down in this album, I was like, man, that's great. But you dropping it like that, yeah, I guess it makes sense that way. Yeah, because you got to insure that motherfucker just in case something happened to it or whatever,
You got to insure it, and then when you sell it, auction is really the best place to sell it if you want to make the maximum amount of money because that's the biggest audience. And then, then you got to make sure the shit is real.
Yeah.
Remember one of the pieces I was stressing because I didn't know if I thought it was real, but I wasn't totally sure. Ended up being real. I got lucky. But I'm saying, right. I remember
still questioned it.
Yeah, because the signature looked a little different than the other signatures.
Every time you looked at it, you stared deep.
Right.
Like,
So I'm just saying, man, a lot goes into it.
Don't
go buy a bunch of fucking artwork if you go invest. Yeah. Artwork is for really rich people.
Yes, it is.
Really rich people.
Really
who are cool
people.
with dropping millions and being okay if they lose it or not.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Or if you buy it, you're selling it soon.
Yeah.
You keep it in. Sometimes it's just best to keep it vaulted away instead of keeping it in your house if you're gonna have it.
And then what's the point? You have a beautiful piece of art that's in.
Dude, unless you're just trying to sell it though. I mean, you can put it on display and all of that, but it costs a lot to do that.
Real talk.
It costs to play.